and welcome back to another video. My name is Chloe and today we are packing for Walt Disney World. I am going to Disney World with my mom, my sister, and my daughter Juniper, who's about 20 and a half months old. We are leaving for Disney World this Thursday and I'm so excited to bring you guys along. It has been far too long since I've been back to Disney World, and when I say far too long, it's been 5-ish months. But for me, that's a long time. The way that everything just fell this year, this made the most sense to just wait until our girls trip, and this will be Juniper's first official girls trip. We did go to Disney World on our girls trip when I was pregnant with Juniper. I will link that vlog series down below, and we had so much fun. And obviously we went on a big family trip last year, but this is Juniper's first official girls trip. So I'm so excited to bring her to Disney World again. This will be her 5th trip, but I just can't wait. So exciting. And I'm gonna show you all the things that I've picked up for this trip. Well, not all the things. And then I'll also be showing you how I pack for our Disney trips. I am what you call an overpacker, but not an overpacker in the sense that I pack way too many outfits. I'm an overpacker in the sense that I pack more accessories than the average person. I love ears, I love loungeflies, I love all of the things, but I'm gonna show you how I pack everything and try to get it into the least amount of suitcases as possible, if that makes sense. I'm not sure how many suitcases I'm bringing this trip. One big one for sure. The second one's gonna kind of depend on how that first one goes. It is a shorter trip, so I don't need as much for myself and for Juniper, but like I said, I'm an overpacker. So we'll see how all that goes. But yeah, without further ado, let's just jump right in and get started, because as much as I enjoy doing these packing videos, they're always just like a titch stressful. So let's just get started. First up with things that I've picked up, 2 brand new pairs of flip-flops. These are just I forget what brand they're, the Shade and Shore cheap flip-flops from Target. I think they're usually $5. I think I got them when they were like $3 around sale the other week. These are my favorite for summer, for Disney, for just throwing on and like going down the hall to get ice, to go to the pool. So I picked up 2 new pairs for basically the whole summer season, but also for Disney World, so gotta pack those. I also picked up this styling cream, this day styling cream for Juniper. I think her name is Magically Katie. Her daughter is like a month younger than Juniper. She uses to style her daughter's hair, so I figured I would get it and try it out. I'm probably gonna try and use it this week to see if I actually like it before I pack it, because it's obviously like a heavy amount of weight to be putting in my suitcase, but if I like it, I will be packing it. I also picked up these disposable Color Me placemats. They are from JL Childress. Basically, they have like little stickies on the back and you lay them flat on the table so you can put your child's food right on the table or on the placemat. They can put stickers on it, they can color on it. So I got these for Disney World. We did try it out at sushi. We went for sushi on Mother's Day the other day, and Juniper was so distracted she wasn't even sitting where I put the placemat, so not sure that these were worth the investment, but we'll pack a couple, and if we use them, great, and if we don't, not the end of the world. But I thought these might be good for her to keep her busy when we're at sit-down meals, which in general Juniper's pretty decent at sit-down meals for a 20-month-old, but you never know. It goes by the day how they're gonna be, so I got those to bring. Picked up this cutie little sweater for Juniper from Walmart. It was like $6 or $7. Pixie Dust and Mom had linked these for her own daughters, and if this was in my size, I would totally be getting one for myself, because a Disney crew neck is like absolutely my vibe. But for Juniper, I got it. I figure it'll definitely be warmer during the day, but I don't know. I am someone who, even if it's hot out at night, want to put a crew neck or a sweater on. And I feel like Juniper is the same, so we'll bring that for her. Also, the room could be chilly, so I didn't buy this specifically for this trip, but this is like my go-to content creator stuff. So this is like a little tripod. It sticks straight to the back of your phone as long as you have the MagSafe, and it pops into a little tripod. Ta-da! So your phone will be here. Place your phone vertical or horizontal, whatever you want it to be in the moment. And it just makes it super convenient for taking videos, getting pictures of like everybody in your group without having to ask somebody, because I can set this on top of my stroller to take some pictures. And then this is like the little MagSafe, what is this called? Octo Buddy, and this can like stick to a window, so it's really good if you want to like take a video in your room and use like natural lighting. So definitely bringing both of those. picked up a brand new face sunscreen for Juniper. I do have a spray sunscreen that I'm bringing for her like body, but I don't know where that went, so I'm gonna have to find that and pack it. But I got this for her face just because the spray feels like hard to like get in her face without getting it in her eyes. I know a lot of people like that like roll-on thing, which I could have gotten that, but I don't know. I like this stick. I used it last year, so we're going with the stick again. I also picked up a Tylenol and Motrin for Juniper. I forget what, there was an influencer one time that posted about being on a plane and her daughter got like a really bad fever while she was traveling. Ever since I heard that story, I always make sure that I have Tylenol and Motrin in whatever bag I have when we're on the plane. If we're in the park, I don't bring it to the park, but when we're traveling, I like to have it with me from the moment we leave the house to the moment we get to wherever we're traveling to, because you just never know when a kid's gonna spike a fever. So I will have at least one or the other with me in my carry-on. And then I also picked up this steam iron. Saw somebody post about this. I always want a travel size steamer, so I want to open this up and see how big it actually is. Because if it's small enough, it makes sense to travel with it, because I don't iron anything. Does any millennial iron things? I feel like we just all steam clothes. But yeah, this is a pretty decent size. Oh yeah, that's super tiny. And you just go like that. And it's got like a little collapsible cup to pour the water in, which I don't think you really need this, but it's nice that it comes with it. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Keeping that. And then I also picked up a pair of little headphones for Juniper. We do have a little Kindle that we just let her use when we travel. I'll be downloading like movies and stuff out of that for her to watch, and then we'll have the headphones for her. The last time we flew in December, I forget what happened. Oh, I don't think I bought headphones that were plug-in and they were dead by the time we got in the plane. Like I didn't realize that they would die that quickly. So she didn't have headphones for the December trip and she was fine just kind of watching. I think we put Frozen on and she's watched it so many times that she just enjoyed the visuals of it. But I bought one that has an actual cord this time, so we don't have to worry about charging it, and hopefully that helps and she'll be able to listen to an actual movie on the flight, because she does love a Disney movie. Last but not least, at least for this little section, I probably will go through other stuff as we're packing, but I really want to just get packing, and time's a ticking. It is 9:26 right now. I'd like to be done packing by like 11-ish. Which, like I mentioned, we're not going for that many days, so hopefully we can do that. And the last thing I got was one of these little poppers. I do have, my friend gave me, where did it go? I do have like this big one that my friend gave me for Juniper when she was like little, and Juniper likes playing with this one, but it is bigger and not like travel friendly. I found a pack of 4 of these at Walmart in the party section, like they were like little party favors, so I can just clip this on to like the outside of a bag, and Juniper loves popping these little poppers, so we'll pack that and keep it on my carry-on. But yeah, like I said, let's just jump right into packing while I'm getting everything set up to put into the suitcase. I'm gonna throw it back to previous Chloe, because I did start this video a couple days ago. I was doing our lightning lanes for our upcoming trip, so take it away, Chloe. Okay, it is currently May 14th. We leave for Disney. There's Juniper. Juniper and I and my mom and my sister leave for Disney. Hi! Say hi! We leave for Disney a week from tomorrow, and if you know that means tomorrow is our lightning lane day. So we will be getting lightning lanes for all 4 parks. We'll also be getting individual lightning lanes for Guardians, Flight of Passage, and Tron. We're gonna skip Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. It's not worth doing the rider swap for us for that one. And Rise of the Resistance is just too long of an experience, especially if we're doing rider swap. That's like a whole hour of our day, and we've done it a bunch of times. So we're gonna skip that one this time. But what I've done is, in planning for, this is gonna sound crazy, in very type A. So what I do before a trip is I go through and I write down like our set reservation times, our must-dos for the day. I really only recommend like having 3 must-dos in a day, because any more than that, there's a chance you might not get to them. And if you do more than 3, then it's icing on the cake. But if you just stick to 3, you will definitely get those 3 done. Hopefully, as long as you're not doing anything crazy. So what I do is I go through and I put down every single thing that I want to do in a day. So like, for example, we'll start with an actual park day. On 5/23, we're going to Epcot that day. I have like an estimated wake up time, how long I think it will take for all of us to get ready. So from 8:30 to 10, I'm saying we're gonna get ready. At 10:10, we're gonna drive to Riviera. These are all approximate numbers. I'm usually pretty close to what ends up happening because we've gone so many times and I really know how long everything takes. Like when we went to Disney with my whole family in March of 2024, I will link that whole vlog series down below. We did that trip. I literally had, I think almost to the minute that we were driving out of Wilderness Lodge to go to Hollywood Studios the first day when we flew in. So like I had the timing down from the airport, getting the rental car, getting the luggage, getting changed in the lobby, and getting back in the car and out the door to Hollywood Studios. So I'm generally pretty good at timing these things out. Yeah, it sounds crazy, and yeah, it sounds really type A. Like my sister was like, wait, she goes and puts down all the times. But if you don't have an idea of how long something's gonna take, it's hard to gauge when you should do lightning lanes. It's hard to gauge when you will have dining reservations. So that's why I do it. And to be fair, I know I'm crazy. So I'm assuming 10:10 we're leaving for Riviera. 10:40 is our current reservation time for Topolino's breakfast. I wish I would have made that later. I don't think there was a later option. I'm gonna try and move that later as the trip comes up. It's late enough. It's just the problem is we fly in the night before, but that's besides the point. I'm assuming breakfast will take about an hour and a half, and then around 12:10 we'll be taking the Skyliner over to Epcot. 12:25 around then we'll be getting to Epcot. And then this is where my timing comes into play because then I had to figure out what time I wanted to do Guardians of the Galaxy. And to be fair, I think before Juniper, it wasn't as intense of needing to know timing. I have always done this, at least for the last probably 5-ish years. But for like knowing when she's gonna be napping, when she's gonna have to eat, all of those things. And she doesn't have a set time for anything, but she generally goes on a similar schedule every day. So that's where like all of that comes in. And also when you're picking lightning lanes a week ahead of time, you kind of want to know when you should book the lightning lane. So from 12:30 to 1:30 is when I'm going to book our Guardians lightning lane. It will just be for me and my sister, because my mom's not going to ride. She's going to watch Juniper while we go on. Then I'm assuming we'll take some flower and garden pics, maybe before or after the Guardians lightning lane. Spaceship Earth 1:30 to 2:30, Soarin' 2:30 to 3:30, Living with the Land 2:30 to 3:30. All of that is subject to change. That's really just for me to figure out when I'm booking all the lightning lanes, and those aren't even the ones that I'm booking. So like the 2:30 to 3:30 for Soarin', that's what I'm going to book once we use Spaceship Earth. My plan is to actually book Frozen from 4:30 to 5:30, and I just kind of have the whole day lined out. So now that I have all of the schedule lined out, I did that a couple weeks ago actually, so I don't recommend doing them all in the same time because it takes a minute to kind of think through all the things that you want to do and the timing of everything. But now I have my list of all the lightning lanes, and I'm gonna leave it out on my dining room table so that tomorrow at 7 a.m. I can come out here. I have my laptop here, so I can either go on my laptop or I'll probably just use my phone. But it's been a minute since I've booked lightning lanes. I'm trying to think. I think the last trip that Dan and I went on, we even used any lightning lanes? I think the last trip I didn't even wake up because it didn't really matter if we didn't get the rides that we wanted because it was just like me and Dan and Juniper. So this is the first time I think with the new lightning lane system that I'm getting up early and booking them. Maybe. I don't know. But anyway, I thought I would just kind of walk you guys through my process. So my plan is I'm going to go in order of most priority to least priority. So my first thing I'm going to book, because you really should book and check out one day at a time when you're doing lightning lanes because it will hold your cart for 5 minutes. If you can go through and get all your things in 5 minutes, power to you, but you don't want to lose any specific times that you've gotten that you want. So my recommendation is to kind of do one day at a time. So my plan is to start with Magic Kingdom first because my sister has not done Tiana's, and that is our 3rd full day. So I know that the closer it is to the beginning of your trip, the harder it is to get the lightning lanes that you want. So Tiana's and Magic Kingdom will be my first pick of that trip, or pick of getting the lightning lanes. The first thing that I'm picking, Tiana's from 1:30 to 2:30, or around 1:30 to 2:30. If I can't get before then, I want to do something after Festival of Fantasy since we'll be down at that end. Kind of makes the most sense. Pirates of the Caribbean, hoping to get before we do Tiana's. Haunted Mansion after Tiana's, so Pirates of the Caribbean around 1 and Haunted Mansion around 2:30ish. Tron, I have not ridden at night, so I think my plan is to be to try and get like an 8 p.m. lightning lane for that one, and that will be for all 3 of us. The second thing that I will start buying is Hollywood Studios because I want to get Slinky Dog, hopefully, fingers crossed. So Slinky Dog from like 1 to 2, Tower of Terror from 2 to 3, Midway Mania from 11 to 12. Obviously these aren't in order of like the time like in consequential order, but they're just sort of like my priority list. My third thing I'm gonna do is Epcot. I could have done Animal Kingdom, but if I don't get Flight of Passage, it's not the end of the world. My sister and I would like to ride it, but if we don't get it, not gonna make or break our trip. So, and Epcot Frozen is a priority. I could probably try and even do that one first, but I don't want to lose on the other ones either. So I'm gonna book Epcot third, Frozen from 4:30 to 5:30, Spaceship Earth from 1:30 to 2:30, Living with the Land 2:30 to 3:30, and Guardians for just me and Callista about like 12:30 to 1:30. And the fourth one I'll be booking is Animal Kingdom, so Navi River Journey, like 11:15 to 12:15, Safari 1:45 to 2:45, Everest 2:45 to 3:45, and Flight of Passage from 12:45 to 1:45. So basically what I've tried to do is line up the individual lightning lanes with hopefully her nap, which is probably dumb because the last time we went to Disney, she ended up napping way later than her normal nap time. Usually right now she naps from like 1 to 2 or like 1 to 3. So not sure how that's gonna go in Disney. I'm not expecting her to get as long of a nap in Disney. We're not gonna be going back to the room for naps. And this is also the first trip that we're going on since she started napping in her crib at home. Up until 2-3 months ago, she would nap in a car seat, or a car, in her stroller. So this will be the first time not having her nap that way. She's been a good sleeper, knock on wood, for her whole life. So I'm not that worried about it. I just don't know if it's gonna line up with the lightning lanes, but we will see. But yeah, I will try and update you guys tomorrow how it goes. I don't know if I'll be filming because I kind of got to use my phone. It's also gonna be early, so I'm not sure I want to be on camera at 7-ish in the morning, but that is the plan. And I can't believe our trip is literally a week away. I feel like I have so much to do, but not really. Like I feel like I was telling my mom yesterday, like the trip is so short in terms of like a Disney trip, and it's not even that short. It's 4 nights. It's just that for our Disney trips, generally we like go to a park and then go to dinner, go to a park and then go to dinner. So like usually I have like 2 outfits or more per day that I have to plan out. For this trip, we're pretty much eating in each of the parks. So only after Epcot, only after Hollywood Studios are we eating somewhere else. So it's only 1 extra outfit. So I just feel like I have so much more to do than I actually do. Plus I don't have to pack Dan this trip. So that's a big difference, which I enjoy doing because I want to make sure he matches and coordinates with Juniper and I, which she's still over here, by the way. You're being so good, honey. Can you say hi? Hi. Are you excited for Disney? Yeah. Are you gonna see Mickey Mouse? Yay! Yay! Are you gonna see Moana? Yay! Are you gonna see Minnie Mouse? Yay! But yeah, I do enjoy packing Dan for Disney, and I like making sure that he coordinates with me and Juniper. So that's not like something I'm complaining about. It's just, it's different because I don't have to do it for him this trip. So it's like one less thing off my plate. And like all of our clothes are basically set aside. I just need to put them in a suitcase and then pack all the extra stuff. So it's gonna be here soon. I'm so excited. This was definitely like looming over my head though. Like I knew I had the whole like itinerary basically laid out, but to pick out each of the lightning lanes and make sure that I'm within the tiers, because if you didn't know, when you book lightning lanes, there's tiers to start. So you pick 3 lightning lanes, and for Epcot, Hollywood Studios, and Magic Kingdom, there are tiers. So there's like 3 to 4 rides in tier 1. You can only pick 1 ride from tier 1, and then you can pick your other 2 lightning lanes from tier 2. It's kind of dumb. I mean, I get why they do it. It's so that like all of the tier 1s don't get picked up before anybody else has a chance, because if you're staying on property, you get to do it 7 days. Off property, it's 3 days out, and a lot of times annual pass holders are picking them day of. So I get it, but then once you get to the park, as soon as you use any of your 3 lightning lanes, it can be a tier 2 or a tier 1, you get rid of the tier system and you can rebook everything you have for anything in the day. So I don't know, it's interesting. A good strategy would be to book your like a tier 2 for like literally when the park opens, so you can get to the park, use that tier 2, and then open up all the tiers for the rest of the day. But we're not rope droppers. That's not the strategy here. But yeah, I'll let you guys know tomorrow how it goes.
The next day.
All right, so I just got my nails done. I love how they turned out, and crazy enough, I wanted a sparkly pink, and when I was looking at like the colors, this one was called Cinder Shoes, and I'm doing a pink Cinderella Disney bound, so I felt like that was just kismet for my nails. So got those done, my toes are done, so I am all set. My hair I got done a couple weeks ago, all set on like the beauty front, I guess. I do need to do my self tanner at some point this week, but obviously I'm gonna do that closer to the trip. But I never updated you guys on how getting lightning lanes went. I can't believe how well it went, between being prepared but also the availability of lightning lanes. So I don't know if it's going to be not very busy or if people just aren't paying for lightning lanes for the days that we're going. Because if you didn't know, if someone's checking in tomorrow, they would have made their lightning lanes last Sunday, but they could be there the whole week and their trip could be overlapping with my trip. So they could have made their lightning lanes way before I made my lightning lanes, if that makes sense. But for our trip, I was able to get Slinky Dog at any time I wanted. I could get Tiana's at any time I wanted. I got Frozen day 2 technically of our trip for the exact time I wanted, which when we went in August, I had to like really move around the day a lot for Frozen because I just couldn't get it, and it was like the same, Epcot was on the same day of our trip for that trip. So I don't know what the difference is. Like I said, it could be that people either A, aren't going to Disney World for Memorial Day weekend, or B, people just don't want to fork up the cash for lightning lanes. Either option is fine by me because that means either less people are using lightning lanes and there'll be more availability for us to get more, or the parks will just be dead. So either way, happy with that. And I'm really happy with the fact that we got all the lightning lanes that we wanted to, exact times that I wanted. Like I literally couldn't believe, because usually when I have my plan, it's like, oh, I gotta move this one an hour, move this one like 20 minutes or whatever. But everything was exactly what I wanted. So happy about that. But I'm gonna go home now. Probably gonna pack tonight. So I think this will have started with me packing. I'm probably gonna pack tonight, and I was gonna stop at Target, but I think Dan's home watching Juniper, and I think she's been driving him crazy going, Mama, Mama. That's what she does when she doesn't know where I am. So I'm gonna go home. I can go to Target any day this week. So yeah, so exciting. I did get a new backpack for travel day. The diaper bag that I've been using is just so heavy to start with. So I got this super lightweight one, and I figured I'd try it out. It was like $11 on Amazon. I'm gonna see how I like it when I pack it up, but if I don't like it, I have my other carry-on or my other Petunia pick-a bottom that I always use, so we'll see. But I did get a new bag because it also matches my new Skechers. Look how cute these are. Hopefully these don't tear up my feet because they're adorable. Okay. Okay, so I have laid out everything for the trip. Starting with back here, this is everything for me and Juniper for the flight to Florida. So I have my fanny pack. I like having a fanny pack because I can keep like things that I want close by in my fanny pack, so I don't have to dig through a backpack. So like I will have my external charger in there, I'll have my AirPods, a binky for Juniper, like all the necessities that I want to be able to just like grab and go. And then I have Juniper's travel day outfit, and then my travel day outfit, and a like cami to wear under my sweater. Obviously it'll be hot when we get to Florida, but I should be fine at least getting from the airport to the car in this warmer outfit, but I think I'll be okay. I just want to be cozy. We're flying out super late, so we're not landing until almost, I think, 11 p.m. So we're not gonna be getting to the resort till midnight. So hopefully it's cooler in the day. I'm aware it's Florida and it's always hot, but I should be fine. I like wearing pants and comfy clothes when traveling. So those are all of our travel day outfits. And then over here we have Epcot. So I have my Princess Loungefly, my ears from, why can I not think of what her name is? I will put it here on the screen. But my Flower and Garden ears that I'm planning on wearing. And then I do have a backup outfit for myself because just in case I don't like how the one that I picked out looks on me, I have this as a backup. And then I have Juniper's outfit and a backup outfit for her. I actually have one more backup outfit that I need to throw in this, but it's pretty lightweight, so I think it'll be fine. So these are all of our Epcot outfits. And on to our third day, We have my I think 75th anniversary? No, it was either 70th or 75th anniversary, and it is the lenticular Cinderella bag, so it has the pink Cinderella on there, and that is who I'm Disney bounding as. I have a spare outfit for Juniper to change into, my new Stony Clover fanny. I didn't put the patch on it. I don't think I'm going to. My bobble bar ears, her Aurora dress, that's what she's wearing, and then I'm the pink Cinderella, so we're not like the same princess, but we're coordinating at least in pink. And on to our last full day. Like I said, it's a short trip, so which honestly is fine because I just feel already overwhelmed packing and it's only a 4-night trip. So we have the Lotso Loungefly. I've had this one forever, at least since 2021, maybe longer. It still smells like strawberries, which is so funny to me. The Lotso ears that they just came out with this year. And then I have a spare outfit for me in the event that I don't like the dress that I brought, but I'm pretty sure I will. This is almost like a dress that I could wear another night on the trip if I need it. I don't think I will, but spare outfit for Juniper, her outfit, her Bo Peep hair clip, and then the dress that I'm wearing for my Lotso Disney bound. Then we have dinner at Narcoossee's, so I have my Danielle Nicole Castle Danielle Nicole Castle crossbody. Never used this, so I'm excited to finally use it. It's not like big enough to be a park bag in my opinion. I guess it could be, but I think it's better for like a dinner, so that's what I'm using it for. And then I have a spare dress in the event that I want to change my dress up. And then what I'm planning on actually wearing, this is like a 2-piece set from Target. And then Juniper's Janie and Jack Cinderella dress. I think that's what she's gonna wear for dinner. And then I put the Cinderella dress from the Disney store in this pile. I would like to take a video of her walking through the lobby, but it's also a mess in the lobby, so we'll see if that comes to fruition. And then our last day, we are going to Animal Kingdom. So I have my Darla Finding Nemo Loungefly, a spare outfit for Juniper. I'm actually not sure what she's wearing to the park yet, so I have a spare outfit. What I think she's wearing is like this little Frozen dress, but I'm worried this is gonna be too heavy for May Florida Day. So then I have this outfit. This was actually going to be her Narcoossee's outfit, but since I think she's gonna wear the Janie and Jack, this will probably be what she wears to Animal Kingdom, and I think it'd be pretty anyway. And then I have my bedazzled romper that I put together, so that is what I'm wearing. I need to find my ears for this outfit actually. Found my cornflower blue ears, so those will go with this outfit. I do need to pull out all of Juniper's, make sure I have bows and stuff for her hair for all the outfits, but she's sleeping and all of her bows are in her room, so I think that'll be a tomorrow or a future thing. Probably won't be the packing video, but just know that will be added to all of this. And then I have a spare outfit for Juniper. I probably should grab a couple more spare outfits for her, but I mean, obviously there's spare outfits sprinkled in here, so this is really just kind of like an extra outfit. Like I think every single park day has an extra outfit for her, so I probably don't need any more for her. But this is kind of like if we're at the resort and she wants to throw something on to go to the pool or something. And then I have a couple of shirts that I got off of Etsy that I'm gonna pack, and then just a pair of like these little boxer shorts. I could wear these home the last day or to the pool, so those are options for me. And then I have a couple of swimsuits here for Juniper. So these are from Janie and Jack, which my aunt bought her, and they are so cute. I think this is the one that she'll probably wear if we do go swimming. And then a swimsuit for myself. I might grab one more swimsuit. I think we're probably only gonna have time to go swimming once, but I just like having options, obviously. What did I say earlier about not overpacking? I feel like I'm overpacking this trip. But now we need to get all of this into the suitcase. So let's go. These are the problem children. We'll do this at the end. So I grabbed some of my packing cubes for the other stuff. I didn't even grab the right packing cubes, but I can go back and grab them. At least I have this one big one. I'm gonna put pajamas, but first. So back in 2020, my mom and my sister and I went to Disney World and we stayed at Grand Floridian. This was like right when the hotels had just reopened from COVID. The parks weren't open. You literally couldn't even eat at a restaurant at a hotel without a hotel reservation. So we stayed one night in a villa at Grand Floridian and we took this picture, the three of us in matching pajamas. And so because we're staying at Grand Floridian again this trip, my mom was like, we should do that again. I said, yes, absolutely. So if you've ever looked into like matching pajamas for adults and then like a toddler, they can run a pretty hefty price. And my mom found these pajamas at Walmart for like, they were on clearance for like $6. All of the sizes were still available. So she picked up 4 pairs, one for me, one for my mom, one for my sister. And she picked up a 4th pair that was like an extra small, in the hopes that like either we could drape it on Juniper and take a photo, or have my amazing aunt, who's a very good seamstress, take the extra small and size it down to fit Juniper, and she did it. Look how stinking cute. I'll put a little video of her wearing it already. We tried it on when my aunt finished it. But yeah, so we all have matching pajamas, so these definitely have to get packed. And I can't wait to take the picture. Juniper looks so cute in hers. It's adorable. So yeah, let's put pajamas in here. I also picked up these pajamas from Sam's Club. I don't know, they just looked very Floridian to me. And I just love getting new pajamas for a trip. And I got these for Juniper from Little Sleepies. Like, how stinking cute are these gonna be for her to wear to bed the night before I wear my Finding Nemo outfit. And I also got her these cute jasmine jammies. So cute. And I'm also gonna pack some just normal pajamas that I know are comfy for her. Definitely need to pack some more pajamas for Juniper and myself, but for now, we're gonna call that good enough. Our ponchos in this little bag. Let's see, what do I have? Pretty sure this is all stuff for like my diaper bag. So I have some swim diapers in here, some extra wipes, changing pad that I can put like on the floor or the bed or whatever if I feel like I need it. A little like wipes case that I can put in my diaper bag. Some doggy bags. I need to put probably a couple more of these in here or in my backpack. But these I use to throw out dirty diapers. So I have 2 in here already. So this is kind of like extra Juniper stuff. This is like my go bag. And this one's my actual Juniper bag. The travel sound machine for Juniper. This is what I use in my, this will get moved to my backpack, but this is like my grab and go diaper bag. Free to nose picker. Probably don't really need this anymore. I was working when she was a baby. I definitely don't need this little baby brush anymore. A thermometer, just in case. And yeah, so that's everything that's in that little bag. This is a collapsible bucket to wash Juniper's bottles, binkies, all that good stuff. That will go wherever it fits. Magic bands. I don't know that I need to bring this whole big magic band thing. Oh, well, this actually is my jewelry. So I do need that. I wanted to bring him. I should put him with the... Oh, let's put it over here. Know why? I don't even know why I'm pretending like this is all gonna stay in this one suitcase. Because I haven't even packed shoes yet, so things will probably get moved around into like a second smaller suitcase because I just don't think I can do one suitcase. But almost forgot the most important thing, our giant, very handy fan. I paused because I'm missing my other fan that I just bought. So this is the other fan that I'm bringing. This one's going to be, we call it the Captain's fan. And I got this new one because it actually has spray and I've heard good things, so we're gonna try this one out. Well, I've officially made a mess of my bedroom. Does anybody else pack and manage to not make a mess of their bedroom? Like, no matter how organized I am leading up to the packing video, always a disaster. It's not as bad as it usually is, to be fair. I feel really good about where we're leaving off on this packing video. I still need to pack like underwear, my shoes. I need to go through my packing lists. I keep a running packing list on my phone. I mean, you could just do this on your phone too. I just leave a running packing list on my phone. I keep it in alphabetical order. That way if I'm adding things, I know exactly what I've already added to the list and just check it off as I go. And then before each trip, I uncheck everything depending on what I need for that trip. Like there's stuff in that packing list for like a cruise, the beach, going to Disney. So like it kind of varies depending on the trip. I have one separate one for Juniper and then one for myself. Some of her stuff ends up on my list too, but I find it, if you're double checking that you have a birth certificate or something like that, probably not the end of the world. But yeah, so I have to just go through my packing list again. A couple extra things here and there. I need to grab the magic bands that we ordered for this trip. And I need to put the little Mickey head on there. I'll probably show you guys that too tomorrow. I need to put her sweater in here. Two things that I know I need to pack. A sweater for Juniper, a sweater for me. Yeah, I think we're pretty well packed. I'm so used to packing for longer trips, or like our last December trip was in December. So like in the daytime it's warm, at night it's cold. So you're packing like 2 to 3 outfits for each day and making sure that you're warm. You don't have to, but that's how I pack. So it just feels like I'm missing so much, but there's just not that much to bring for this trip, which I'm grateful for because I don't have Dan with me to pull suitcases. Obviously I have my mom and my sister, but I don't like adding bags to their journey because they pack a lot too. So plus we just have an SUV to get everything to the hotel. So let's get this weighed and see what we're at. We are not over 50, but we are at 48. So I hate packing. Actually, I don't hate packing. I hate trying to pack and get it under 50. I wish going over 50 wasn't such an extra cost. Like I think it's like what, $80 or something if you go over 50 pounds. So that part's annoying because I can fit everything into one suitcase. It's just not under 50 pounds. Do I need to pack a Juniper to go to Disney?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you excited to go to Disney World? Are we gonna see Mickey?
Yeah.
Yeah, we gonna see Minnie? Wow, that's a perfectly Juniper sized suitcase. Can I see your toes we painted? Let me see your toesies. Wow, they look so pretty. Is that all your stuff we're packing for your hair? So we have your little elastics. We have your sparkles. We have all your bows. Yeah, those are in there. What? No, we gotta leave them in there. We gotta pack them. Okay? Okay. All right, Juniper's gonna help me show you all the bows and stuff that we're packing. But these are my favorite. It has so many different colors for her little piggy tails that I like to do. And then we have all of her bows. These came in a set of 2, so there were these ones and rose gold ones. Yeah, they're right here. So we're packing those. And then I kind of just went through every day's outfit and figured out which bows I wanted to bring. So we're gonna pack all of these bows and we'll decide day of which one we're gonna bring. My favorite place to get bows for her is definitely TJ Maxx, but like I said, these ones came from Amazon and these ones also came from Amazon. And then I have her day styling cream we're gonna try out. And the, can I see? Can you show me?
Oh?
Can I see? What's in there? This is the ColourPop Haunted Mansion Sparkle makeup stuff. And that is what is in her hair right now. We did a little test run of it. I'm not sure that we're gonna use this on vacation, but we're gonna bring it just in case we want to do like a little bippity boppity moment. Maybe when she wears her Cinderella dress. We'll see, but we have lots of options. Get those toesies out of here. She also has a Minnie Mouse brush that I need to find. I don't know where it went, so that will also go with all of this. For now, I'm just gonna keep it in a Ziploc. Well, apparently I had the Minnie Mouse brush all along. But this is the brush that I'll be bringing for Juniper. I also will be bringing like a comb. Don't mind her walking through the suitcase. Oh, she's gonna break that. But this is the Minnie Mouse brush that I got for her from Target, and it's just so cute. So that will also be going in the bag. And then I need to empty this out, but this is a little spray bottle to wet down her hair, and we'll bring that too. Right, Miss Juniper? Is this so fun? Wee! You saying hi?
Hi.
So we just got a bunch of packages from Amazon. You want to help me open them?
Yeah.
Let's see what's in this one.
See?
And Juniper likes to bring me the packages. Ooh, we got our new little Touchland holder. We'll put our hand sanitizer in that. Oh, don't touch. Oh. You're giving it a... Oh boy. Juniper is currently giving all of you a hug. That was an intense hug.
Hi.
Yeah, hi. Let's see what's in here.
Oh.
Ooh, these are for Mama. Can you show the camera? Show Mama's phone. Show my phone. Go like this. Go like this. Go. Ooh, you want to do it? Show it to the phone. Good job. You're a good assistant. All right. All right, we have a cutie cuff. I actually found a whole aisle full of cutie cuffs. Well, not whole aisle. There was multiple options of cutie cuff, and we got 2. I think Grandma might have the other one. Should we open it up?
Yeah.
Okay, let's open her up. What princess do you think we got? Do you think it's Rella?
Oh.
Hello? Okay, can you open it up? Go like, pull it apart. Help me. Let's see. Oh, we got Aurora! You're being Aurora in Disney, but she's in her blue dress. I think that might be... Oh no, that's what she comes in. But that's so pretty! You got Aurora. Aurora. That's so cool.
Pear.
Princess. Are they all pretty?
Pear.
We got in the other cutie cuff, but Aurora is a cute one to get. I couldn't believe how many they had. And then I was going through Juniper's like clothes. We bought a bunch of like play clothes for her for summer from Target today. And in the drawer that I wanted to put all of the play clothes, I found the pajamas that I bought a couple months ago from Bums and Roses for the trip that I was keeping in a safe spot, which safe means I probably will forget about it. But we have a little Peppa Pig jammy set. This one that's like the world, which is cute. Might have to wear this before Epcot, you think?
Oh, good.
And, or maybe this one before Epcot. And a pretty flower one. So I think I'll wash these today so we can pack them. You like them? Wow. All right, well. Now we gotta clean up our mess.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below when your next Disney trip is. Obviously mine is just in like 5 days. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. And make sure to hit that notification bell so you get notified anytime we post a video. And make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any upcoming videos or vlogs from this trip. I'm so excited to share everything with you guys. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye!